Hello there, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome back to more Donkey Kong Country 2. Last time we fell down a big hole full of bees. That's mostly it. Oh yeah, and there was also the wind level. I'll be honest, I kind of blocked that one out of my brain. But this time we are now moving forward. And I'm gonna start by checking out Clubber's kiosk.
Silver timbers, where's me loot? Because if I don't get none, you don't cross over my ace.
I'm missing 2 creme coins. Dang it!
Try that again, and it's Davy Jones's locker for you.
I want to fight you. I wish it actually would let me fight him. Okay, so I guess I am kind of locked in on the web woods. Okay, hold on. Before I go. Cranky, refresh my memory. By all means, go over the top. So you can go over the exit, basically. That is what that tip tells to me. So, to the woods of the webs, which implies the presence of a squatters. It did not imply, yellow fog, which honestly makes it almost look like a bit of a sandstorm is going on here. Hey, Diddy, what's up there? A box. And a grumpy guy. I hope I didn't need that box to do something besides kill the grumpy guy. Woohoo! Tricked ya! Whoop, I'm gonna take this. Gotta test the walls, make sure that there ain't nothing. Looks like we're fine. Alright. Anyway, these guys aren't normally green, are they? They are normally yellow, and that guy operated a little differently. I couldn't help but notice that his swords don't get stuck in the ground all that long. Okay, I gotta be really wary of the green swords masters. I knew it was a good idea to hold on to this barrel. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there's some bananas down there. That's good to know, I guess. Oh. I am to go back and forth on this one, eh? There we go. Not today, demon! Ooh, I'll take that, though. Dang, that is one high slope. What about over here? Whee! Oh, hello. Really? It was just for lives? Well, I mean, this isn't the end of the stage, so... Obviously... Oh. Once again, I expected the spider. But I didn't expect that I would be the spider. I expected I would ride the spider. How am I supposed to get those bananas safely? Granted, I don't necessarily have to. But I mean, there has to be a way to do so. Oh, okay, that just happened. There we go, kill him while he's all mad. But yeah, I kind of failed to see how it's possible. Oh, at least I don't have to worry about traipsing around down there in this time. And actually, so long as I don't die. Let's try. Oh, I can't get up there. Whatever. I don't need it. It's just extra life. I was gonna say if I can get that far without dying, then I get you know, a net profit of lives. Not really the case. All right. Oh, you know what? I think I understand. Yup. That'd be how you do it. So that was obviously there to kind of teach me that I can do that kind of tomfoolery, yeah? Which implies that I might need to do it later for something a bit more substantial than a bunch of bananas. Okay. Okay, that's just a DK barrel. Trying to keep my eyes peeled for where something could be hiding, because as much as I love squatters' extreme mobility, it kind of comes with the downside of knowing that they are prepared for you to be that mobile. I am a master at threading the needle of death. Clearly. Oh, man. All right, Pixie, get us up there. There we go. Kill you. Well, I almost made it without losing a Kong and therefore being able to get extra lives. Oh well. Let's try this again without falling, shall we? I almost jumped face first into a bee. And I would have had no one blame but myself for that loss. Honestly, the thing that kind of scares me is the fact that I'm in a segment like this with A, without having hit a bonus, B, without having hit a midpoint barrel, and C, and possibly even more concerning than either of those, without having even hit the O. Like, I feel like I should have seen the O by now. Okay. Get up here. Get rid of that guy. Just gotta take my time. Okay, midpoint barrel. And still no O. Where are the Kong letters? Like, I feel like I've been reasonably thorough in my exploration thus far with my spider powers. The O is past the midpoint barrel. That's never a good sign. Get that, Boyd. I wasn't ready for the follow-up bird. I would like for this web I'm sitting on to break, please. I would like for this other web that my shoe is on to break, please. Oh, I am afraid. Just be patient. Remember that although the webs are on a timer, it is a very, very generous one, all things considered. Okay, got ourselves another hit. And we immediately lose it. Thanks to Cannonball Jim up there. Death at the end, and I still haven't found a bonus. And don't even get me started on the DK coin itself. Okay. It's gotta be patient And persistent. You know what? I was about to say I'm ready for you this time, you blasted bird, but clearly I wasn't, because I fell for the trap again. Okay. Barrel gun. Man, there we go. All right, Cannon Man. Not this time. You aren't taking my spider monkey life away from me. Whoa. Stop. Dang it. N. Ah! Hate. Yeah. The weird sandstormy looking fog or whatever that's supposed to be is definitely moderate enough of a distraction that I can't completely ignore it, I have to admit. It is oddly beautiful in its own way, though. Probably because it really gives this place a very strong autumn feel, combined with the leaf colors in the background. Very fitting considering the time of year right now, I suppose. Okay. Whoa. Did he just do like a double shot? That was weird. Never saw him do that before. Him or any of his kin. Ugh. Alright, get the N. Okay. What? There was a banana arrow telling me to go left, and I think I might understand what it means. And if I am right, I am very not okay with the implication. On the plus side, even though I'm at 0 lives, I'm actually not. Because I just got an extra life. Thank you, bananas! It's a good thing that even as a spider, nothing can curb the Kong's appetite for this tropical berry. Ha! I got them both! Not today, Neckies. Not today! Whew. Okay, I don't even need the DK barrel this time. At least not yet. Or at all. Because now it's kind of a moot point. Okay. Okay, maybe I do technically need it. Here we go. Okay, no. Hold up. Time out. I'm calling that because I thought for sure that it was gonna be that. But then, all right, well, that wasn't me trying to do what the game told me. That was just me getting hit by a bird, so that stays. But like, no, seriously, I'm a little bit confused. I thought that it was telling me to go back, and I was like, oh, that's why that hill is so tall. Because I need to do that thing I did with the bananas at the beginning, and what I also just have to do with the N on a smaller scale, but like, from the bottom. And then I'll like land on the web that I create to gain access to a passage off on the side wherein a bonus barrel lies. That was the logic I was operating under. And I don't think that I am too far off in that logic, all things considered. You know, I don't think it's too far of a stretch, rather. Even if it did end up not being the case. Oh well. At least I know now I don't gotta do that. No! Well, I don't gotta do that, but you know what I do gotta do? Everything I've done so far again. There we go. Back where we left off. At the bonus, oh, not the bonus barrel. Still haven't found that. But at this point, I'm going to assume that there's only going to be like one. Because I've gotten all the way to the end and haven't found one. But the checkpoint barrel is what I meant to say. Alright. Hop on up. Alright, back to these things. I'd kind of forgotten that there were birds. But I didn't forget about the second bird on the third, or was that fourth podium? I don't know, I lost track already. Come on. There we go. Oh, nice. I actually managed to undershoot his barrel and hit him before his projectile. Same with that guy. Okay. Didn't mean to do it once, but I ended up doing it twice. No, come on. Now I know not to go down there. But now I have to ponder the true meaning of the banana arrow. I mean, I'm currently going over it. And I don't know if that's a smart idea or not, honestly. I mean, I guess for now I should just work with what I'm aware of. I'll put that arrow in the back of my brain for the time being. Okay, I gotta have to walk. What? Oh, come on! Why did it get rid of the middle one? The middle one wasn't the oldest. Why did it get rid of that one? That don't seem right. Oh, man. Okay, good. Was momentarily worried that maybe that position wouldn't be able to get the O, like I was gonna be on top of it or something stupid like that. I sniped him! Nice! Managed to make him shoot a barrel out of his gun when his gun no longer existed. I'm just defying all the laws of physics today. What just happened? I'm sorry, what? There's a doggone invisible ceiling here. Wow! I honestly had no idea. Okay. I'm going to let this one stand, but I want to try something. Okay, what I did was I tried to go to the left as soon as the camera started to pan down to see if it would, like, pan a little to the left. It didn't. Because I'm still perplexed by the arrow. Among other things, clearly. does it? You know, back at the freaking Bramble stages, I was talking about how those levels had, like, that really calm music that was stressing me the heck out because of the stage. I think this one is basically doing the exact same thing, but somehow even more stressed. And I can't put my finger on why. Maybe it's just because there's so much more minutia to my actions as the spider, as well as a lot more autonomy. You know, like, they give you a lot that you can do as the spider, so therefore they expect you to do a lot as the spider. That sort of thing. I think that makes this way more stressful. I also really don't like that there is a freaking invisible ceiling. Like, that's just not cool. Honestly, dying by that kind of feels a little cheap. Especially because it's not... I don't think there's ever been an invisible ceiling in a stage up until now. Or if there has, it's never been something we can interact with. Like, why not just let me go up a little above the screen? Or, if you want that to be a ceiling, have it be visible. I don't really care which. At least if it's a visible ceiling, the challenge of not being able to jump up stands, but I'll be able to actually be aware that, oh hey, I can't go any higher than this, instead of it looking like every other spot where you could jump up and go a little off screen. Although I'm trying to think now that I'm saying that, how many other places are there in the game where you can do that? I honestly don't know. What I do know, though, is I am very much ready to be done with this level. Come on. Come on, get the bee, thank you! Yeesh! Alright. No more neckies. Okay, now no more neckies. No more hook man. Now for barrel boy. And the cannon crewman. I have no idea what any of their distinct names are, except for the neckies. Well, I mean, specifically referring to the enemies I'm encountering here. Okay. Slow and steady. What just happened? I got hit by the necky and shot up like a rocket, only to fall in between my webs again. Yeesh. I am clearly also not that great at judging the hitbox of these webs in relation to Spider. Hasn't really been an issue up until now, you know, in other squatter stages. Oh, jeez! That was too close. Getting real tired of this section. Although I do still love it when I can do that. Just get a little early snipe on Hookman. Okay. The invisible ceiling. There. That's the correct way to deal with that. I did not press A. Again, why did the web deploy? There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do a moment of science here. Okay, it's not trying to get me to fall into, like, the pit over where it's pointing. At least I don't think it is. So yeah, I don't really understand the message it's conveying. Like, there's no way that it's trying to tell me about the end, right? Because that would be stupid since you can see the end clear as day on the way in. Ooh, that was close. No! I hate the red bees! Alright. I really do not want to do this level again, if I'm being honest. I don't know. It's kind of starting to wear on me in a way that other stages up until now haven't. Even ones that I spent more time on. I can't put my finger on it, which is especially weird considering I genuinely like this spider. I like playing a squatter. But there's something about the combination of all the elements in this stage that is just hitting the wrongest vibes. And I think it's mainly because of that little extra bit of jank that exists with squatters' moves and hitboxes and doggone level design in the ceiling. All that stuff. I think it's just a bad combination for me personally. So the reason I am even bringing all of that up right now is because I need to solve the arrow mystery. I need to figure out what the heck it's trying to tell me. No. No. I need to figure this out. Why is that arrow pointing me left? Well, not for that, clearly. And I can't go up higher, can I? No. There's gotta be a meaning. Why is it telling me to go left? Do I need to jump down another random pit? No. Come on. Okay, let me back up a bit. Back to this. Back to the wall. What does this arrow mean? I am at a complete loss. Well, I'm about to game over again anyway. I really should just see if I can, at the very least, see the end. Because if I can get to the end of the stage and get at least one of the, like, bonus objective things done, because I've still got Cranky's clue, then at the very least I can save and keep it permanently. And then I just gotta figure out whatever mysteries may yet remain surrounding the banana arrow. But at this point, I think that even getting to the end of the stage at all is proven to be a bit of a tall order. There we go. meet you at the barrel again. Oh, back here once again. Honestly, I think the funny thing is I've spent way more time in the second half of this stage than the first. But I'm able to get through the first portion just fine without taking any damage at all. This shows how much, how lopsided the stage is. Then again, you also start off with the Kongs, and half of the first half is done with them. And they do things faster. Just, there's no way around it. They are faster. So, naturally, their segment isn't going to take nearly as long. Okay. That's all right. We can take that hit in stride. N. Okay. So now we're back here. You know, the thing that's driving me nuts is, again, there's no way that arrow can be directing you to the N, because that wouldn't make any sense. The first thing that I think of at this point is, if it's not something underneath, it's gotta be like something in the wall, but my webs don't break walls, and I can't carry like a barrel or something. Like, truth be told, that was kind of one of the first things I thought out the gate, but again, cannot break, so I kind of just assumed at that point it had to be go underneath. Although, hold on, isn't it? That was pure luck. Ooh, wait a minute, hold the phone, time out. I killed him, so I'm gonna rewind real quick. No. I need this. I need this. I need to not kill him. Listen, I'll eat the life loss, but I need to verify that this even works. Okay, are you kidding me, dude? Ooh. Okay, the fact that he fired one that slow tells me that this is correct. Because, like, I don't think I've seen them shoot them. Oh my lord, it is correct. All right. Now to earn it. Now to actually earn it. Not gonna lie, I already kind of regret that decision. I kind of wish I had just stuck with it. But even though I am saying that out loud and have the ability to rewind to do it, I am choosing not to stick to my first decision there. I don't know, I feel like as I've been kind of playing a little fast and loose with the rewinds and save states and such today. And, you know, at the end of the day, I could always abuse them as much as I want. I'm sure it wouldn't really make a difference, but I want to at least try and do this in some semblance of the way that it was intended. I don't know, that's one of the things that I love and hate about, like, save states and emulators and stuff like that, and on, like, NSO and such. The save states and such, there are some games that it genuinely feels like it would be next to impossible to play without them. It's why even, like, legacy collections, like, you know, the Mega Man Legacy Collection, for example, also has such features. Because a lot of games back in the day, more so in the NES era than the SNES era, kind of relied on depth and replayability for much of its function. It definitely got better by the Super Nintendo era, but it still had its share of cruelty. But even though I am more than happy to use those features from time to time, I don't want to abuse them. And I can't really define when I draw the line for that. All I can really do is, you know, just stick to some manner of consistency. Well, I need to redo that, but luckily I should be able to. A little bit of lag with the birds. There we go. At least getting a do-over is kind of easy. As an aside, holy cow, I am not the biggest fan of this. Tiny hops. Oh! Freedom. Okay. First thing that happens when I get out of this stage, whether it is by victory or by defeat, is I'm paying a visit to Wrinkly. Get past the bee. Not today, Buzzer Brown! Alright, we got another arrow. Okay, it ain't gonna be Pogo Boy here. I guess I can't jump on them. Alright, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Into the next one. Collect the stars. Oh, that's cute. We had the rare banana room. Now we got the rare stars room. Oh man, this one was merciful compared to the other one. And hey, we got enough coins now to pay off Clubba. Works for me. No spiders allowed, eh? Okay, I know I said that whole thing about abusing this. But, come on. The G. It was just for the G. Oh, I don't like this. I don't want to redo this level. This is abusing it. This is full stop. I am openly admitting that this is abusing it. But I am not redoing this stage. Ugh. Like, come on, that is like just a couple of frames. At least it feels like it. Ugh. All right. Creepy Crow. Oh man, that's the boss, huh? Okay. We're about done here. Step 1. Save the game. Yeesh, I seriously feel bad about doing that, but I am 1.5 times done with that stage. Here, take your filthy money. I want to see what I'm gonna be up for next time. Fiery Furnace. Got it. I can't afford your thing, can I? No, I can't. Boy. Well, we'll worry about that next time, because I've been going for almost an hour now. And that stage drained me. Next time on Donkey Kong Country 2, we're going into a volcano and then we're gonna beat up a bird, I guess. I am hoping that there are no spiders. Until then, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.